Hello and welcome back to another guide video for the Oblivion Remaster. In this one we're going over how to buy all 12 player homes, and I'll also showcase each house so you can see if they're worth paying the cost of furnishing them. The list only contains purchasable houses. There are some free locations that you can stay at in the game, and a place such as the Priory after completing the Knights of the Nine, for example, which I'm not covering. Let's take a look. The Waterfront Shack is for sale in the Imperial City and is located in the Waterfront District, bought in the Office of Imperial Commerce. It costs 2,000 gold to buy, and upgrading it fully cost around 2,000 more gold. However, I should point out that the furnishing prices for all of these houses is not exact because you can haggle for cheaper prices, or you may have to pay a bit more than I paid because of what I haggled for them. This home is nothing more than a small pitiful shack, though it does have a bed where you can sleep and level up. The upgrades are not very good either, but you will likely need the storage extension because the basic house comes with 0 containers. The kitchen area upgrade also adds some storage, but overall this is a very humble starter home. Benirus Manor is found in the west side of Anvil and is initially purchased from Leyawiin, Benirus inside of the Count's Arms, the inn in Anvil, for 5,000 gold. However, after discovering it's haunted, you'll go through a quest to cleanse it. There's no separate furniture purchasing for this, it will be fully upgraded once you finish the quest. Benirus Manor is a large, beautiful and atmospheric home with plenty of storage space once it's a ghost-free environment. Arborwatch is a stately, expensive home located right by the Great Oak of Chorrol. You can buy it from the Countess Ariana Valga for around 20,000 gold, and you might need to raise her persuasion in order to get her to sell it to you. Start the quest and it will direct you to the vendor with all the furnishings, together which cost around 27,000 gold, so it's pretty expensive. It's a very clean, prestigious looking house with lots of space and well placed rooms. Upgrades make it feel luxurious, and it's a perfect choice if you want something in a quiet, scenic town with easy access to merchants and the Fighters Guild. Rosethorn Hall is the most luxurious and expensive house you can buy in Cyrodiil. Located right in Skingrad's upper district, it costs a whopping 25,000 gold to purchase from Shumgro Yarug at the Castle Skingrad, with all furnishings costing around 29,000 extra, if you want the full lavish treatment. It's a huge fancy mansion with a wine cellar, tons of storage and beautiful furniture. Fully upgraded, it feels like a palace fit for a noble or powerful character. The Cheydinhal house is a cosy little home near the city walls, bought from Count Anvil for around 15,000 gold. However, you will need to complete the Wayward Knight quest and destroy the Cheydinhal Oblivion Gate before you can purchase this. Fully furnishing it costs around 23,000 gold. The house itself has a nice lived-in feel and decent upgrades, making it a solid middle-tier home with good storage. A good pickup if you want a quiet place that still feels like a proper home, but I do think it's a little bit small given the price. The Bruma house is a small Nordic-style cottage located near the city's eastern wall. It costs 10,000 gold to buy from the Countess Carvain and around 14,000 gold to fully furnish. It's snug and practical, fitting for a player who likes the snowy rugged environment of Bruma. While not huge, the upgrades add warmth and storage, making it feel homely and sturdy. It's also a perfect home if you're a thief, as the fence is also nearby where you can sell your stolen goods, which you can store in this house. The Leyawiin house is a small, almost shack-like house bought from the Count Marius Caro for 7,000 gold, with all furnishings costing around 11,000 gold. It's not the most attractive location, and the house itself is pretty basic. However, upgrading it makes it livable at least, and has all the basic amenities you would want, but don't expect to be displaying your wares of your travels. The Bravil house is kind of a dump, honestly, but matching the overall rundown vibe of the city itself. You can buy it from the Count for 4,000 gold, and furnishing costs around 6,000. The house is small and messy, and even the upgrades is still pretty miserable, but it has a roof, a bed, and some chests, and serves well for a low-profile character, assassin, or thief. And the plus side is, it has a fence who lives directly above you to sell your stolen goods. That's it for all of the main game houses, which you can buy from the cities. The rest of these were added as DLCs in the original game, but they're available just for you to head to and start decorating in the Oblivion remake. Frostcrag Spire is available from the start of the game in the Yarrow Mountains, and you can simply head inside and it will start a quest where you can go and buy all the furniture, which should cost around 10,000. It's not the best player home, but allows you to get early access to the weapon enchanting and spellmaking tables early without joining the Mages Guild, and it has a small living area for all your stuff. Also has teleporters for each Mages Guild in every city, along with the Arcane University as well. So, to be honest, it's not a very great house, but the enchanting table is something that is very handy. Deepscorn Hollow is an underwater lair you can get for free in the Oblivion remake, and it's just south of Leyawiin. However, it will cost you 22,000 septums to fully furnish. It's a dark, evil-themed hideout ideal for vampires, necromancers, or Sithis worshippers, featuring secret passageways and useful evil services along with the living quarters ideal for any vampire or Dark Brotherhood member. The house also has several good unique items hidden inside for you to collect.
Did this be with you, brother? At your service, master.
Dunbarrow Cove is located right next to the Anvil and is free, but you will have to upgrade it. Fully upgrading the cove, recruiting the pirate crew, upgrading the ship, adding black market services will cost around 5,500 gold. Once upgraded, it becomes a hidden pirate haven under the Anvil docks, complete with smuggler, treasure and passive income from raids. It's the ultimate base for a rogue, thief or pirate, although personally I don't think it's very exciting as a player home.
I hope I... Take care.
What do you want? Farewell.
Absolutely.
Rats? They've got fighters guild people out killing rats. You're kidding, right?
Goodbye. Well met. Bye. Good to see you.
Our last player home is Battlehorn Castle, and it's a free castle in the game just to the west of Chorrol. Hiring staff and fully upgrading the castle, with a blacksmith, upgrades to rooms, wine cellar, etc., will cost you around 17,000 gold. It becomes a massive fortified castle with great facilities and a living garrison inside. Perfect for a character who dreams of being a noble lord or legendary knight, and is by far the biggest house in the game, as well as the best value for money. There's also a couple of strong guards here who you can hire as followers, along with other soldiers and an NPC called Rona who you can hire as a follower as well. As far as a home, it has everything you need from storage, display cases and amenities. And it's very cheap considering it's a large castle. Well, that is it for this video, how to buy all the player homes in the Oblivion remake. If you want to see more guides for the game, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.
For you, sir. Yes, sir. Certainly. Yes, sir. All right.
Should you need something, I will be happy to oblige.
What is it? What can I do? You don't... What can... You... Take your time. Be seeing you.
Hi there.
Greetings, Redguard. I don't like plague heads. They smell awful, and they're hard to kill. Yes.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods in the land of the Ultima.
Hi there. How can I be of... Of course. How can I be... A pleasure.